What is going on, everybody? It is me again. It's HorrorFan34, and welcome to another video, and welcome to day 25 of the 31 Days of Horror Challenge in October. Now that we are getting on to day 25 of the challenge, figured I'd talk about another horror film from the 2000s that I feel is very underrated. I saw this film not too long ago, actually. So I heard a lot about it, and I've heard a lot of good things about the film. Every single time I come on here, I feel like I need to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Anyways, getting back to the review, and I think this is a pretty good flick for a creature feature, very underrated as well, and I think it's definitely one of the best creature features in recent time, and if you can tell by the title of the video already, that review is going to be on Splinter. Now, Splinter was a film that came out in, I want to make sure I get the date right, 2008 it came out. Directed by Toby Wilkins. This is the same guy that went on to direct The Grudge 3, which I'm not a fan of The Grudge 3. I think this is his best film by far that he directed. And I think it's a really cool creature feature flick. And also, too, it's kind of a film that takes place all in one setting as well, for the most part. Because basically the idea is that this couple right here, the guy is actually, I want to get the actor's name, who plays the boyfriend, Paulo Costanzo from Ruben from Road Trip, as Ruben from Road Trip. But him and his girlfriend, they're out in the wilderness on a camping trip. They're kind of like city people. They don't really know what they're doing in the woods. And one thing leads to another. I think the guy screws up the tent or something like that, and then they decide to go back and check into a motel because they don't really know what they're doing camping out there. While they're out there, they end up they get carjacked by a convict and his girlfriend, things like that. And basically, it all ends up leading to what ends up happening is that they have to stop at a gas station for gas, and there's this like creature-looking thing that you can kind of see, like down on the bottom of these splinters. There's like this creature-looking thing that if you prick your finger on the creature, a parasite kind of goes inside of you and like takes over your body, and then you become infected. So like the couple and the escaped convict and his girlfriend are basically stuck inside this gas station while this creature is out there, and it's kind of like a night of survival, pretty much trying to outrun this creature and things like that. And I really do think this is a cool creature feature flick. I really like the couple, the two leads. I thought they had really good chemistry with one another. The film also does have a really fun sense of humor as well. I will give it that. Like, especially the one part when they're driving and when the escaped convict and his and the girlfriend, and the escaped convict says to the guy, you have a serious case of CDS. Can't do shit. So, like I said, the film does have a really good sense of humor as well. But also, too, it's got some amazing practical effects. It's like really good gore effects, really good practical effects on the creature, no CGI. And the look of the creature is really, really cool looking with these splinters coming out of it and things like that. And also, one of the other things that I really like about this film that I mentioned earlier was that it takes place all in this one setting inside of a gas station, and I don't really remember too many horror films that take place precisely at a gas station. I mean, granted, you can kind of say like Rest Stop, because there was a scene at a Rest Stop gas station, but not particularly a horror film that takes place all in a gas station for the most part of the movie. So I thought that was kind of an interesting, kind of idea for a horror film. Why not take a place all in this gas station for most of the movie? And it works fairly well. Like I said, really good creature effects. Really like the cast, especially the couple. I like how, too, they get a little bit of a background story about the convict guy, so he's not typically a one-note character. They actually give him a little bit of a backstory, which I thought was interesting. And he has some insane sequences in this. The one fault with the film, though, that for me personally, is some of the camera work can be a little shaky. You don't really need shaky cam. I mean, but it's not like shaky cam saying like a film like Stag Night, which I didn't like. So it's not like to that extent, but there is a couple of moments in the film that's kind of shaky cam, and I don't really care for the shaky cam that much. Because you don't really need it for this kind of a film. That's just me, though. But other than some of the little bits of shaky cam, there's a lot of stuff to like about this film. The cast, the creature effects, the gore, and on top of it, too, the premise. You know, I'm a guy that really likes those kind of films, like I said, where it takes place in one location, whether it be, you know, Clerks or, you know, Mallrats. You know, I like those kind of films where it's, like, set in one place. And I really do enjoy this film a lot. I really do. And I don't really want to say much more about Splinter, but, excuse me. But, burping a little bit. But if you really want to see a creature feature film, and you want to see one of the more underrated ones, you want to see like a current day creature feature, I would definitely recommend you check out Splinter. I think it's definitely well worth a look. And also too, one of the other things I really like is the direction of the film. I think it has really good direction by Toby Wilkins. Like I said, I think this is his best film that he's directed. And like I said, you get some really good effects right there. Like, I really like the couple. And it's a really different kind of a creature feature movie, where it's like a Splinter-looking creature, if you can kind of see it with the splinters. It's kind of a unique idea for a creature feature film, because it's just, you don't really see too many, you know, those kind of like horror films. Like, it's kind of like more like an Alien or, you know, something like that. I guess you can say it's kind of like an alien looking creature because of the idea that if you prick your finger, you get a splinter. It takes over your body like a parasite. So I guess you can say in a way it's kind of like an alien creature, but I still think but if it's an alien creature, it's a pretty unique look for an alien creature. I will say that. It's, like I said, really good creature effects. But it's definitely well worth a look if you like creature feature films. But that's pretty much it for my review for Splinter. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.